About the LlamaParse and how we're going to use LlamaParse in a Langchain environment. We've all got our preferences when it comes to using these different frameworks like Llama Index, LlamaParse, Llama Index, Langchain, Haystack, Human Loop. A lot of them are coming up, and they've got different benefits and different demerits, each one of them. So personally, if you're a person like me who likes working with Langchain, but some tools like these, LlamaParse, which Llama basically boasts that it is the best document parser on the market. If you want to use services like these which exists in the Llama index environment, but you like working with Langchain, then this video is for you. Alright, so here I've loaded all my document variables, and the PDF that I'm working with is this simple PDF that has small stories. As you can see, Amarok the lone wolf, and then Fred the red fish, small stories like these. What we are trying to do is, instead of using the parsers provided by Langchain, we are trying to use LlamaParse. For this, you need to download LlamaParse, Llama Index and everything. You can get the code from here. I'll just show you LlamaParse. This one, the documents, you can get it from here. You can get the code from these documents, use cases and stuff where you can use it. It's also good for multimodal applications. So you can get the code pretty much from here. What you have to do basically is create a Llama cloud account, and then you get an API key, and the API key I've loaded it in the environment variable file here .env, and then we set up the parser object here. You can take the result in a markdown format or even a text format. I've selected markdown over here as input parameter, and we have to mention a file extractor. So currently they have a lot of file formats that the LlamaParse can parse actually. So they've got .pdf, they've got .doc, PPTs, things like that, HTMLs and stuff like that. And then we get the documents from this particular object class that we import from llamaindex.core. We provide the input files. Here I've provided this particular file, stories.pdf, and then file extractor is the file extractor object. Just a second. Yeah, file extractor is a file extractor which specifies what kind of file do we have to expect, and then load data. And then if you see the documents, it's going to be in a list format. And if I just go for this, you can see for every single document there is an ID, and there is some metadata that I can show you here. These are the metadata associated with every single document. And then there is something called as the text, where we have the particular text file. Now the challenge here is, when we are using Langchain classes, it expects Langchain document objects. If we see, if you go here and we just type of this, we see that it is of the type, it is basically a Llama index document object. What we want to do is convert this to a Langchain document object. So what we have to do, basically I've created a code over here that you can see. Move ahead, this particular code. What we are doing here is we are basically importing the document object. We are renaming it as Langchain document, because Llama index's document class also has the same name, so you might get confused with that. So I've used the as function here to basically just rename this, and we've defined a function, convert llama doc to Langchain doc. that takes this particular list of documents as an input, and then for each document it creates a Langchain document. Here we have provided an empty list where we will have all these documents, and then the Langchain document takes its input as page content. If you just see, go here, Langchain document, you can come here, we can check out how a Langchain document object looks like. Creating documents. You can see, yeah, you can see a document of Langchain has page content where it has the text, and then there it has the metadata part where metadata is stored as a dictionary for every single document. So we have done the same here for I in Llama docs, where Llama docs is basically a list of documents. Llama docs is basically this documents, this lists, the length of which right now is 1. We've just got one document because the entire thing maybe got chunked in one. Maybe the chunk size is very large, okay? And we put the page content for the Langchain document as i.text, because we know that for a Llama index document object, the text is stored in this particular method, but for a Langchain object it is stored in page content method. So we are just specifying that metadata from i.metadata, because we can get the metadata from here. All of this we are going to put in the metadata section of the Langchain document, and then we are appending every single document to this list, and then we are returning this. So let's execute this, and then we gotta use the convert llama doc to Langchain, and we just provide the documents list here, and you see we have, and let's call it A, and we can get the A here, and you see it has the page content method. And so if I go for a.page content, my bad, a.page content, yeah, just a second, A0, it's a list, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, we have got the a.page content where we can see the text, and if I go for a.text now, it won't show me any result, because right now it is a Langchain document object, not a Llama index document. If we check the type of this particular thing, it's a Langchain document. So we basically converted Llama index document to Langchain documents. So this simple function. So the benefit of this is that you can use all the features, all the classes that have been developed by the Llama index environment, Llama index developers, and use it in a Langchain environment. You just need to be aware of these small things like the different objects, but you can convert them pretty easily and then work around. Thanks.